Now, I want to talk about, again, the ongoing discussion about how we defend ourselves and about whether security guards should have more than they currently do. It all comes out of Bondi, and again, strength and love to everyone still dealing with it. To me, it seems logical that someone who's higher than the average security guard should have an access to something, right? Pepper spray or. What do you think?
Look, I think there does need to be something, and I think we have to be careful because there's a lot of emotion obviously driving some of these discussions, as there rightly should be. But we do want to make sure that we're not over-weaponising people who might not have the skills or the understanding to deal with it. So we've got to find that balance, but the fact that there was no one in that massive shopping centre that had access to anything that could have effectively stopped what was just such a horrific tragedy. And again, you know, the guy that really probably held most of it up was the bollard guy.
Yes.
So that wasn't even a security guard who was there with that that actually held back the attacker. So I think there does need to be something. I think there needs to be a sensible discussion about it. I do think that it needs to be, you know, no one's saying let's give every security guard out there a gun, you know, but there's got to be access to something somewhere within particularly a setting like that.
That's the thing. If your site is X big and Y number of people and all the rest of it, the things start to scale up. James, what do you think?
Paul, people in their own homes aren't allowed to defend themselves. So, look, I understand the argument in shopping centres and in public spaces, but we've got people at home that are absolutely petrified that their house is going to get broken into because the neighbour got broken into weeks before. You know, the sad case is here, crime in Queensland is serious. There was a post on a tourism site that I had sent to me today. Someone said, what was the best place or best way to get around Rockhampton? And someone replied, just do what everyone else does, flog a car.
Wow.
And I thought, is that what we've become? You know, that's the reputation a place like Rockhampton and the Capricorn Coast is faced with, because this state government have not been able to arrest the crime. So, yes, I agree with being able to give additional powers to security guards, but can we at least give people additional powers to defend themselves in their own homes, not with equal force, because a 70-year-old woman who's approached by a 13 or 15-year-old boy in their own home cannot defend themselves the same way if they go toe-to-toe with knuckles. I'm sorry, that lady should be able to go and defend themselves with a knife if they have to out of the kitchen. It's just not good enough, and people are frightened out there.
Good stuff. Thank you, guys. No sooks, no lefties. Good Tuesday. Do appreciate it. We'll talk to you all again very soon.